Rumble.
One person had a more
Fallout's rooting for Tefty.
So we're starting on Burnout, pushing through, and look at those Graviton Lances. One has a nice little shader on it, one just looks like it's stock. So one's got to be better than
boring.
the other. Exactly. Tefty taking some shots at Fallout, Fallout taking some shots at Tefty, and we've got some nades out. That was almost an identical approach, and now we've got the SMG pushing up, caught in smoke.
Oh my goodness.
And that was Tefty that went down.
I couldn't believe it, especially after Fallout was trying to blindly fight in the middle of smoke, was able to get behind a little bit of cover and come out with that first kill.
But then right after that, Fallout pushing in, taking some more shots, taking some fire, but he is the master of using these self-healing abilities that the Warlock has. And that played a huge part in his first round. It's going to play a huge part in this second round, I think. So now pushing up outside, we know we've got Tefty over on the other side of that pillar, going to use that Phoenix dive to get a little bit more health up, and now try to lane him, get some of this long distance, not going to be able to see him. Now they have kind of closed in the back part of that map a little bit now that they've brought it out in D2. Right. But going to run out through East Tumbler now and just try to locate Tefty, who is running somewhere all over the map.
Tefty just grabbed the shotgun ammo. Not sure if Fallout had any himself, but we're going to see Tefty trying to stay on this top side of this map a little bit.
That might be too far to use a shotgun.
A little far. Oh!
But then he gets up there, gets the kill. It is 1-1. Tefty and Fallout matched at 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to play. So now we've got Tefty up, pushing back through the library into Altar, going to scope in on the bridge. Not seeing, but we do have a ping over on the west side of the map, going to avoid that, back up through the bridge, and you know what? Let's try to get a little bit of a different angle on him. Force him into one of these short ranges. Fallout's not having any of it. He's staying back, and we saw what Tefty did before.
Yeah, he knows exactly what Tefty is trying to do. Bait him into that bridge area with the tight corners. Oh, but actually catching Fallout unawares there for a moment, and there's the shotgun kill.
Yeah, that was a real nice follow-up there as Fallout tried to get back into that corner, heal a little bit, wasn't able to do it, and so Tefty had an easy cleanup using that shotgun. So, loading it back up, and it is 2-1 now. Pretty close match so far. Players feeling each other out, getting some shots, get the nade out there, smoke on the other side. He got him caught in the smoke, but he took so much damage from the fire. That's the second time we've seen Fallout firing blindly from smoke, and it didn't work this time. He gets him with the shotgun.
Now, joke's on Fallout. Fallout picked the first map, but Tefty, this is exactly the map where he completely dismantled Poke Bear's game plan. And it's showing so far with the shotgun that he's able to do the same thing to Fallout. Fallout's got to be able to react to this shotgun play before it's too late.
Charging, trying to get him, and he's not able to follow it up. Misses a couple of the shots from that shotgun, and now it is 3-2. Fallout is down. 2-3. 2 minutes left to play in this match, and moving up into the middle yard. We've got Fallout, Graviton out, swapping back and forth between them. Going to try to use that SMG Phoenix dive to bring that health back and get back into that engagement before saying, you know what, no, we're going to go try to find Tefty because I think he went outside. He did. We've got the ping on the map right on the other side here, waiting to pepper in some of those Graviton shots. Fallout instead going to heal up and get ready to take him back again. One more shot landed, but he's still got that rift on the other side of the pillar as Tefty trying to push around the back. And there's a nice shotgun shot from Fallout. They are tied at 3.
That was a great use of that rift, popping in and out of cover and being able to just regen that health and continue that engagement that Tefty was actually not able to regen quite nearly as much. And so having that continued engagement, using the rift, that was Fallout's engagement to win.
Ooh, and there goes another one for Fallout. Fallout now up 4-3 in this first game with a minute left to play. Tefty respawning over on the West Tumbler side, going to try to take a quick sight down that lane across, not having anything there. And so instead we're just going to kind of do a run of the map. Let's run the circle and see who we find. 48 seconds left to play. We are under a minute left, and Fallout leads only by 1. It's been pretty close. We haven't seen Tefty doing any sort of the same dismantling with the shotgun that he did against Pope Bear. And so far, Fallout's been able to use that knowledge and strategy to play out of that shotgun.
Here we
range.
go. Daybreak has been cast. Fallout is chasing Tefty.
But we've got a tether also coming out. Is it too far away? It was too far, and then the Dawnblade came in and was able to take him out. So not able to use that. Now Fallout trying to push across the map. Oh, but he's getting bounced up on walls. Got stuck in smoke. He's not going to
smoke.
not going to make it back to him to use that again, but 10 seconds left to play. Fallout up 5-3. Can Tefty get 2 kills in 5 seconds? Can Tefty find him in 5 seconds? No.
Slippery Fallout avoiding contact to close out game 1 on Burning Shrine. One in the new map and the new game plan works for Tefty.
This will be interesting because we're playing on Endless Veil now, and Endless Veil has some longer sight lines. It's not necessarily as close and crazy in your face as we already saw in Burnout. So we've got Fallout over on the left, Tefty on the right, Graviton's at the ready. Quick shot coming out from Tefty, not hitting anything over there, and they're just kind of, you know, sitting on either side of Shrine, just waiting to see what happens. They're just playing for that heavy, and Fallout has the better shot to start, taking him out with the SMG and picking up that power.
There's a really nice use of the crouch mid-engagement there to change his verticality without going into the air at all, because Tefty was locked into his head and ducking a couple times made it so that those bullets were whizzing right by.
Exactly, and that's we'll have to see how that benefits him and how well he can actually use the power ammo that he's picked up. And also if there's been any changes made. I'm not sure if there have been, but we've got Tefty now waiting down in the temple, waiting for somebody to pop up before we're going to move over to the other side and pick up a little bit of this power ammo. Hopefully not getting stopped. There's Fallout reading that move and going to try to put some damage on it. For anyone not knowledgeable of it, that's Fallout sliding in, taking him out with the shotgun. And yeah, if you try to pick up power and somebody's shooting you, you cannot pick that up.
That's right. It will stop and reset that timer over and over until you are dead.
So now Fallout coming around the side. He read that spawn, takes a lot of damage, and maybe overplayed his hand there. He's going to give that power over to Tefty also. Right now it's 2-1 with Fallout plays up with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to play. We've got shots from Fallout plays across the main center area from Gulch, and now just waiting for Tefty to make a play here. And he's going to run somewhere else, probably smartly. Why would you go back for somebody?
That's right. You've got the disadvantage as far as power ammo goes. You know Tefty has that shotgun, and he's trying to keep that distance, use the Graviton Lance to his ability, to his advantage.
Yeah.
And he's putting these shots on every time somebody pops around a corner. He's got the shots on, he's got the damage, and then it forces Tefty to have to back up.
Now this is kind of the situation that I thought we might end up seeing with this longer map. Oh, and there's some shots coming in. Tefty tying it up. And it's the fact that because it's a longer map and because it's a longer play, the players aren't getting as baited into these close range situations because there's only so many positions that you can create that sort of thing on this map.
Yeah.
And so we've seen a lot of these kind of standoffs, both across the back temple and then also across the main center lane. So Tefty now pushing up on Fallout from the outside, laying in a couple shots with the SMG. Fallout coming back and trying to finish it. Not able to. Tefty taking the lead 3-2. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in this second game. Now, if Tefty can keep this lead, that would mean the series is tied 1-1. And
that's right. We will be going to our first game 3 of round 2.
We don't know that yet, though. We'll have to see what actually happens. Tefty now moving back through Gulch. He's got shots there, pulls out the shotgun, but that's not the range he wants to use that in. A shake of the head from Fallout. And Tefty reloading the Graviton before waiting and figuring out how to re-engage here. Just waiting to see if he can find him on the other side. We still have the ping from Fallout. Gets a shot on him with the Graviton. Gonna slide up. Gets him with the double shot from the shotgun. 4-2 Teftyteft. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to play here in the second game. Gonna load up that power, get that shotgun ready to go again, and now we just have to wait and see if he can find him across any of these lanes. Moving into these hallways in mid, and just, you know, we know that Fallout spawned over on the other side of the map. We got some shots from him now, and now we're just gonna wait here.
Yeah, Fallout doing a great job trying to control the lanes, get some shots in him. But Tefty also doing an even better job controlling the power ammo and being able to close the gap because there are so many natural barriers in what seems like open lanes and open space. He's able to just jump behind all sorts of things. And using that verticality, Tefty is able to just smash Fallout. That is a 5-kill streak.
That is, and we saw that. I was worried for a second at Tefty's position there. He had the shotgun out. Fallout was a little bit farther away and then loaded that. Tefty had to wait for the res. There's the tether out, and he's going to be tethered for a second. He's right at the edge of that range, and he's absolute. He's somehow able to push away a little bit. He's almost escaped. He's going to be able to get out of it. Throws out that firebolt and burns him down to a smidgen of health before he's not able to finish it. And they shuts him down, but they trade. 6-3, 33 seconds left to play. Teftyteft in the lead, and if he keeps playing this way, we're going to a game 3.
Fallout wasn't able to get to that power ammo right before it despawned. Both of them very, very hurt. And he's got power ammo to his back, but he also there we go.
Immediate use of the super, bringing out that Dawn Blade, and now he's just got to find him. He knows that the tether is gone, but he's being juked right now. The motion of that Night Stalker is outplaying him, and you can see it on his face. He just knows what's going on here. Tefty not letting it happen, and he effectively juked him the entire time. We're going to game 3. Teftyteft takes game.
And Teftyteft.
Fun fact, this is the second time that we've seen the Dead Cliffs today.
Second time.
This is the second time.
Out of all the games.
You know what else we've seen a lot? Burnout. So we've got the two of them starting off. We've got Fallout plays moving back behind trucks, which is called that because there are trucks on the other side of the fence. In case anybody didn't know, right? Because I didn't until I looked at it really close. So we've got the first engagement going down. Tefty taking a couple shots, and they're kind of laning each other at the end of this hall before Fallout pushes in, tries to get some SMG play, gets the melee off to start. Tefty goes down, Fallout gets the first kill, and Tefty spawning back up in lockers. So that was a straight up SMG fight right at the end. Got a couple melees in there, and just some of that close range.
Yeah, Fallout trying to, I think, maybe get a little bit of that momentum early on. I didn't see whether or not, or where, I guess Fallout ended up with that power ammo, the first power ammo to spawn. And Teftyteft just holding back. He knows that the shotgun's coming.
We're waiting, gets a nice crit shot over on Fallout. 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to play, so the first minute has already elapsed. Gets a nice headshot there also, trying to just pepper in those shots with the Graviton whenever he can. And now pushing down through the pipes and getting ready to reset, find a new angle. Gets him with the SMG there. That was great positioning from Tefty with the equalizer as he just waited for Fallout to push back around that corner, and now he can pick up that shotgun. Let's talk about how Dead Cliffs are a lot like Burnout, except more well-lit. He's going to be able to use that shotgun with a couple longer lanes and things like that, but Fallout is over here and is going to have to try to avoid that. He's got his healing rift up, and we've talked again about how important it is to be able to heal yourself. And we saw some of the Phoenix dive last game. We saw some rifts out, but it felt like they weren't out as much as we saw them in the first game that he played. So that might be something that he can change up in this round moving forward. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to play. It is still tied up 1-1 as we get some shots. There's the Phoenix dive that I just talked about.
And now what Fallout wants to do immediately is take advantage of the health advantage that he has. They both traded about the same amount of health, and Fallout needs to be able to take advantage of the fact that he can heal himself and the other class cannot.
Exactly, and that's where we saw in the last game. Fallout was able to heal himself immediately. Tefty was able to counter that just by jumping around and being kind of nimble and then pulling that shotgun out. So at this point, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. Shooting him in the back, gets 2 good shots on there, but knows he cannot follow him in that direction because that would give him an opportunity to reset. And Fallout has already kind of found Tefty reset over on the end of that lane as Tefty moves back under the hall and gets that ping on his radar. He's got some of those abilities up. He does have the smoke still that he can throw out and is now just waiting. He's got the shotty prime. He's got it ready to go. And now almost the same situation we saw before. We've got Fallout pushing up around the outside, a little too far away for him to be able to actually use that shotgun effectively. And now waiting around this corner. I'm wondering if that's helping them. Who knows? It might be. And
it could be.
It could be. So Tefty jumping back into the mill. He's lost Fallout completely, it seems like. We don't see him on the radar.
I think Fallout was trying to reset the engagement and move around. I know that this engagement has been about 2.5 minutes long.
It's taken a little while. There's some time. He could have gone and gotten a snack in the time it's taken for this engagement to go. Had some shots going out again, and it looks like we had shotguns out for both of them for a second there. Fallout pulling out the SMG, just waiting to kind of drop some shots on Tefty, who is now running around the outside. What's going to happen if we end this 1-1?
Well, we're going to overtime,
I suppose, but there's a kill. Fallout comes up, makes it 2-1, and if he can hold on to this lead, he's going to be sitting pretty, moving on to our quarterfinal.
Well, the pace of this game, they won't have any more kills.
Xander has no faith. Fallout gets some Graviton shots in there. Phoenix dive again, get himself healed up from the shots he took from Tefty, who probably isn't in there anymore, but you never know, and you might as well try.
Right. Well, now we have neither person wanted to give up the lead.
Yeah.
And now that Teftyteft is put in a situation where he has a minute left and has to push the pace of this game, Fallout.
Oh, that was a great nade, but it didn't
Void
actually
Wall
land
was
anything.
great.
And now he's got that heal. He's got that Phoenix Dive to heal himself up. He's got the shotgun out waiting for Tefty to make that push. And he knows he can swap over to that SMG if he needs to. So they're playing around this room right now, trying to find each other. Gets 2 shots out, gets a couple of the shots to, or the bullets to land. And now pushing around. And now they're just pellets is the word. And now they're just looking at each other. Fallout shaking the screen no as they look at each other through this window.
Oh,
Tefty's
no.
going to have to make this push.
We've got supers coming out here in just a moment.
Here it comes. We've got the Dawnblade charged up. Phoenix Dive to start it off. Let's launch it. And Tefty going to have to make a kill.
Oh.
Not going to do it. Fallout takes a 3-1 lead. 14 seconds left to play here. He's going to try to push across the map as quickly as he possibly can. And he's trying to spawn trap. Get him in there. He might be able to get it in there again. Oh! Gets close. The tether comes out. He's able to redirect. He can go so fast with this. He might have one more throw. He does not, but that is the end. Fallout plays as the winner in a 3